Hi, good morning, children. How are you all? So here I am, your Sai Shiva ma'am. Last week in the class, you were all asking Lalita ma'am, right, that you all wanted to bake a cake? Yes. So I thought, when so many children are asking, why not try baking one? Yes. I'm going to tell you a secret. Just keep it to yourself, okay? I know only to eat a cake, okay? I don't know how to bake a cake, yes. I've never baked a cake. So, we are going to bake a cake. Try baking a cake, okay? So before going to bake a cake, I thought, why not know about the history of cake, okay? I have just noted the points. I'm going to read it from this, okay? I can't remember all that. So I thought, let me share the history of cake. So cake is a form of sweet food made from flour, sugar, and other ingredients that is usually baked. So when I googled about it, there are 170 varieties of cake world over. 170 varieties, okay? So many cakes from all over the world. In that, 3 cake varieties belongs to India. Okay? The names are bebinka. Okay? Bebinka is made of flour, sugar, ghee, coconut milk, egg yolk. Okay? So all that are the ingredients to make bebinka. Okay? I don't know how bebinka will taste. Sounds like a tinga barfi. That's coconut barfi, maybe. And another one is chana poda. It's not chene poda, it's chana poda. This cake belongs to the Orissa. So this is a cake made from milk solids. Okay, milk solids and semolina. I think semolina is semia. So milk solids are the main ingredient and is known as chena. This is a specialty of Orissa, and they add cardamom, ghee, cashew nut to make this cake. And the last one is ghewar. Ghewar is made of flour again, ghee, and kevra, milk, clarified butter, sugar, almonds, pistachio, saffron, green cardamom, etc. Okay, this is how they make the ghewar cake. So last but not the least, before we start to bake the cake, okay, I want to tell you one thing. See, the cake, you all want to know how cake was called a cake, right? For us, our parents name us. So who would have named cake? The cake. So this is the cake got its name from Viking origin. Viking, okay? Viking belongs to the Scandinavian country, okay? The Scandinavian, those days it was called Scandinavian, now it's called Sweden, Denmark and all that belongs to the Scandinavian region. And the Old Norse is the language. The Old Norse, N-O-R-S-E. The Old Norse is a language spoken by the Scandinavians. And they named cake as Kakka first, okay? It was named as K-A-K-A, Kakka, okay? And from Kakka, it just modified into cake, right? So we will not name the cake which I'm going to make as Kakka, I'm sure, okay? But if it turns out to be a good one, okay, I don't want to call it as a banana walnut cake, okay? Since I'm making it for the first time and I'm trying all the recipe, I'm going to make it Corona banana cake. How is it? Okay, Corona banana cake. So let us pray God and start the baking, okay? So this cake is basically a banana cake with walnuts, and banana cake is originated from USA, United States of America, but I'm going to change it according to our taste and make it more healthy. So you will be seeing the ingredients, okay? You'll be seeing the ingredients, and I'm just substituting no all-purpose flour, no maida, and no sugar, white sugar. I'm adding only wheat flour and brown sugar. So let's go and see the ingredients and start baking the Corona banana cake, okay? Fine, anyway, let's name it later, okay? Whether if it turns out good, we will name it Corona banana cake. Chalo, see you.
Let's see the ingredients. Banana 3 numbers, whole wheat flour 180 grams, powdered brown sugar 100 grams, olive oil 100 grams, walnut cut into pieces as required, tutti frutti and raisins as you prefer, baking powder 1 teaspoon, baking soda half a teaspoon and add a pinch of salt with this, cinnamon powder 1 teaspoon, vanilla essence 2 to 3 drops, cardamom essence 4 drops, glass bowl and whisk to make the batter, weighing scale to measure, or measuring cups, greased buttered pan.
Here we are, ready to bake a cake, okay? Whenever we are going to bake a cake or go into the kitchen, you should always wear an apron so that your dress doesn't get spoiled, and you should never enter the kitchen without a headgear. Okay, I don't have a headgear, so I've just tied my hair with a scarf and gloves so that hygiene. Okay, and whenever you're cooking, you should not talk. So I'm going to wear the mask. Okay, am I audible? Yes. So when you talk, your saliva doesn't go into the food. Okay, these are all the hygienic factors you should take care of when you're going to cook. Now let's start. You have seen the ingredients now, so we are going to mash the bananas. If it is very ripened, it is well and good, the cake will be very, very tasty. That's what I saw in the recipe. Now I'm taking 3 bananas as I showed you in the ingredients. I'm going to make it pieces. So you can use only Morus banana or the green color, the bigger ones, okay, not the smaller yellow ones, okay, that might have a very sour taste, so the cake will not turn tasty. Okay, this is a very, very easy cake. Okay, you have seen the ingredients. I'm not going to add any eggs. Okay, no all-purpose flour, that's maida. It's all going to be very, very healthy wheat flour and the brown sugar. Okay, you saw the ingredients, right? So let's mash the bananas. If you cannot mash it, you can even put it in the mixer with the sugar and you can blend it without any chunks and keep it. Okay, you have to make a nice paste of the banana. Okay, as I told you, this is the first time I'm trying to make a cake for you all, but the only thing is I cannot give you. Once we all meet at the school, I'll bake a very, if at all this turns out a very good cake, then I will try to bake a cake and bring and serve you all. Okay, yes. Now you can see right in the bowl I have mashed the bananas, right? Yes, use all your energy and make it a good paste. No chunks. Yes. Now what I'm going to do is add the sugar. See, you saw in the ingredients I showed you a small measurement weighing scale. Okay, this I have used and I have measured the wheat flour and the sugar, powdered sugar, and have kept it. Okay, so I'm going to put, since it's a brown sugar, I'm not using the white sugar. White sugar is much sweetened, but this brown sugar, it will be less sweet, so I have just added a little more. So I'm going to mix the brown sugar. Okay, this is the brown sugar, you saw, right? This is I powdered it and kept it ready, and in that, okay, first let me mix this. mix it very nicely. It sounds to be a very nice cake, right? Banana, which is easily available. Okay, wheat flour, at least maida we will not be having normally, but wheat to make chapati and all that, puris, we'll be having the wheat flour at home. And few things I'm adding, okay, because since I'm making it for the first time, I want it to be very tasty. So yes, now I'm taking the wheat flour. Okay, wheat flour, you can't just put it like that directly. I'm going to use this. Okay. When you're using the wheat flour, you don't have to use this. Okay, you cannot mix it. Okay, you have to just turn it. So I am sieving it. Okay, because it will be having a lot of dirt, or there is no dirt. You've got a good brown, but still the husk, something will be there. So to remove all that, you're going to sieve it, and then it's fallen down. Okay, no problem. We'll clear this off. Okay, and I'm going to put the baking soda and the baking powder in this and sieve it. It's now done. Okay, now I'm going to mix it. Okay, I'm just using a small, the dosa stuff is there, right? That ladle I'm using. This cake consistency, the flour, it's going to be the batter kind of, you know, that's for making idli. If it turns very thick, you can add little water. Okay, see, it's very thick. It will be normally thick, but it can't be this thick. Okay, now I have kept the olive oil here. Okay, so I'm mixing that. You need 1 cup of olive oil. Add little water. Also, one more recipe. Okay, you can use all-purpose flour, it's maida, and white sugar also. But if you're still particular about the sugar, you can even use the jaggery. Okay. You make this cake, banana walnut cake, with the wheat flour and jaggery too. And if you want to avoid the without baking soda and baking powder, you can't. Okay, you have to add that. Okay, that's the must. But you can avoid the vanilla essence and whatever the other essence. Okay, you can avoid that, and you can add elaichi, this cardamom. Okay, that will give you a nice flavor for this cake. Okay, yes, it is still thick. I'll add little more water. I'm going to add the walnuts here. Okay, walnuts are very good for health, and I have kept the cinnamon powder. It will give a very nice kind of a spice taste. So I'm going to add this, and I have kept the, as I showed you the ingredients, the tutti frutti, that's what they call, tutti frutti and raisins mixed here, which is going to make the cake colorful. And just few drops, okay, not very much, few drops of vanilla. Not much, that's okay. And then just for the flavor and the fragrance, I'm adding a little bit of cardamom. I like the cardamom fragrance. See how colorful it's looking? This makes it lovely, okay? Wow, it smells so good. Yummy. Hope it turns out to be a good cake. Cooking is always the best thing, right? You know what? Cake is a dessert, okay? And cooking, they always say it's a stress buster, okay? So if you're stressed, you should cook desserts. Just you have to write and see, okay? Write stressed and then write dessert, okay? If you put the stressed, from this side, okay? So left to right is stressed and right to left is desserts. So if you're stressed, you have to make desserts and eat so that you'll be stress free. Okay, kids? You all have to help your mom whenever they're struggling alone. You should help them cut vegetables. Okay? Do simple household chores and help them, okay? Oh, the batter is ready, and we are not going to use the oven. We are going to make it in the pressure cooker, but without putting the whistle. So you should not put water in the pressure cooker. So I have put salt and I have kept it in the sim, and it's been preheated. So preheated for 10 minutes, okay? It's already ready. Once the batter is ready, I'll shift it to the cake mixture, and then yes, so this is already ready, okay? I have just put some butter paper and I've greased it with the butter. Okay, now I'm going to shift this into this. You seeing this? Yeah. You should not fill it, okay? Because since we have put baking soda and baking powder, this is going to rise, okay? So if you put the whole box, it will be raising to above the level. So just half of it, okay? You have to do like this, okay? Using the knife. there is any air bubbles inside, let it settle, okay? The first time baker, okay? So I'm a little bit scared, but still thrilled, okay? Let's see. So here we are. I told you that we are going to make in the pressure cooker, but that didn't work. So I'm going to make it in the kadai, okay? So this one I've just put the salt and kept a stand. I'm going to place this on top of this, and the gas has to be in sim, okay? Because otherwise the cake will get burnt. Medium flame, and you have to cover this like this. Okay. So let's see how it's going to be. This has to cook in the medium flame for minimum 40 to 45 minutes, and we can always keep an eye on this. See you later. So it's done now. 45 minutes of baking in the pan. So it has come in a shape. Look at this. It has got a nice color. Can you see this? And smells very good. Cinnamon taste. Fragrance is coming. So let me turn this and see how it's going to be. How it tastes. This is how you have to taste. Yes. See this? Yes. So I'm going to cut this. Yes. It's a very healthy cake. Right? It's still very hot. You have to allow it to cool actually for some time. Can you see this? It's very hot. Yes, it has a very good taste of wheat, and the sweetness is little less because of the brown sugar, but otherwise it's very good. Yummy. So let's name this Guarana banana cake. Okay, go and do this, taste this, and enjoy yourself. And when we meet in school, I'll get a Guarana banana cake for you. Bye.